Okay, now right now, Miss Mule says, I don't understand you. There's the licking of the lips and dropping of the head. All I did was just make a little bit tough because she was not paying attention to me. When I come in the corral, I'm the boss. It's like when my wife comes in the house, she's the boss. So now notice I approached the shoulder. I didn't allow the mule to come to me. I went to the mule. Always do that. The mule is never allowed to be in my space. I am allowed to come into his space. Does that make sense to everybody? All right? All right. So once we do that, I approached the shoulder and I petted on the shoulder. Now, when we're looking for mules to buy, you all are trail riders, unless you're competing with gymkhanas and stuff. If you're looking for a mule to buy, look for this conformation. Do you see top of the hip, top of the wither, top of the head? Even when the mule's head elevates a little bit, it's still balanced and framed up. What that does is the mule will naturally drive off his hip, will naturally elevate his head down, lower his head down, and round out his back. When he rounds out his back, from us sitting on him, the back is usually like this. The backbone's all together like this. When we sit on their back, that changes now and goes like this. Especially if the head, hey. All these people over here, surely one of them will pet me. There we go.
Why aren't you approaching now, Steve?
You see how her head is right now?
Yeah.
I want that head to make her neck sore. And I want her to take and start to go away from me like that. Now I got the right brain looking at me. Now I got the lips licking. You see that? Now she's saying, come over for a visit. Right brain, look at the right ear. Look at the licking of the lips. Before, it was, what the heck are you doing? But when I see the licking of the lips, and I see the right brain kind of go on to me, I'll approach. Do I want to approach? Yes, I told you all before. I want to go to them. I don't mind them turning and stopping like she did earlier. That was good. So now I got the right brain. She licked her lips earlier. So I'll come on over here. There's a little bit of lick toward me. Good. And that's good to me. Come on over. Invitation's on to come and visit. Invitation's over. There we go. Invitation's on. You see that little look? Come on up and give them a scratch. Little look, little ear. But you need to see submission that they're saying, okay, you're the boss here. Dropping the head, licking the lips. The other looked pretty good when she turned and looked at me. That was nice. But now, if she says, I don't know that I really want to spend any time with you, you know. Plus that, I am on the right brain. Here's the downside of the majority of animals. Is the right brain doesn't get enough work, doesn't get enough time over here. So we need to spend some time on this right brain to get them to say, okay, I'll come on over and visit, or I'll do what you want them to do. Now notice, head down, ears are relaxed. When they drop their head and lick their lips, that is submission. Okay, all of us husbands know that one, right? Okay, you know, look, when I'm approaching the mule, I don't look down and look back up. If I look down and look back up, I just said to that mule, I am subservient to you. Heads down, that's the way I look, okay? So, when I approach, I stay square-shouldered. Notice how I've got my bridle over here and I stay quiet. Good. I'll go ahead and approach the shoulder. Visiting hours are on. I stay square shouldered. I don't mind her sniffing me. I'll come on up and I'll get a scratch. And I'll go ahead and step back a minute. I like to see the head lowered, eyes getting nice, big and brown, licking of the lips. See how I brought her back to me. If I would have still been approaching her while she had her head turned, I was telling her to go away. You got the picture? But as long as she's saying she's over here, she says, okay, I understand. You want me to stay right here while you approach. So I'll come on over. I'll change a little bit, bring her back over to me, come back on over and get a scratch.
Are you doing it this way because she doesn't know you? Would you do it this way every time? Is this just the basics of ground foundation training?
Okay, I'm doing this for the main reason is she doesn't recognize me as the herd leader right now. So when she turns away, I don't know you're here. Okay, I don't recognize you. But when she's looking at me, she's got the left brain, okay, what do you want me to do? That's exactly what's happening. If they look away from you, folks, they put you're not in their world anymore. But if they look towards you and they got that left eye looking at you, then you're the one that's doing the leading. You're the one that's dictating which way to go. And it starts right here, this little bit right here. As many mules as I've had is hard to catch in this sort of thing. It can be the gentlest mules as this one here. The slightest little mistake that I do here by approaching when she's looking the other way can be a way of saying, go away from me. That's exactly what I've done. They're looking that way, and I'm approaching, so they're saying, okay, you're the boss, I must have to go this way. You got the picture? So I can teach them to come to me, go away from me, and stop. So now once we do this, her head's down, and I'll come on over and give her a little scratch in here, and then I'll come around here and put my hand on the right-hand side, and then I'll rub on the eyes a little bit over here. And then I take, and I want her head to stay right here. I want her head to lower. Good. Like that. That is how I want to accept the bridle. I don't want them to have their head in the air and their nose away from me. So all I do is just kind of put my hand here and just relax. Right hand goes right to here. Left hand goes here. And just relax and just be there. Good for you, all right?